Hello friends, welcome, and this is my new video regarding the NodeRed. And NodeRed is an open source software normally which we use for as a programming tool, right? So NodeRed, normally if you are an IoT developer and if you want to use or if you want to simulate anything, any devices, then NodeRed is a good tool for that, right? So you can create simulator using the NodeRed for testing your application, the hardware devices, right? It's not a real hardware devices, it's the software, and provides a browser based tool where you can create different types of flow charts, right? And after that you can create different type of nodes and connect them using the MQTT and different types of protocols, right? So let's start. So this is the NodeRed website, and if you go on the definition part, it's showing that NodeRed is a programming tool for wiring together hardware devices, right? So it provides nodes, different type of nodes. Those you can treat it like hardware devices, API, and online service in a new interesting way, right? It provides browser-based editor. So it provides browser-based editor. So from where you can create different types of flows, right? Using wide range of nodes and palettes, right? It's a browser based flow editing, so you will get this type of editor where this will be the nodes and you can create your own flow like that. This is the built-in, the most powerful and most interesting thing is the built-in node.js. It has node.js, right? And social development, it's normally you can import your flow in JSON format, and you can export and import from the NodeRed tool, right? So normally you can run it locally or on a device or in the cloud, right? So it provides a facility. You can deploy the NodeRed on your uh, Node MCU, or you can deploy it on Raspberry Pi or on your local system. You can run and configure it easily, right? So these are the companies which are using the NodeRed for their development, right? So it's a very good tool. If you are an IoT developer, then it's a good tool for you. You should try once. Right. So let's start how to install Node-RED in our system. So let say okay, install NodeRed. Right. Search it on the Google. This is the first link where you will get the documentation that how to install NodeRed. So this is the documentation. So there are a lot of way to install the NodeRed. Right. So this is the first documentation. So if you are using the Node.js, because this is a Node.js based tool, so you can install it through npm packages. So just copy and paste this command on the machine, right? Once you install it, then it will be installed, and after that you can easily use that. So it will take some time to install. Let's see. Okay. So so there are a lot of packages. There are more than 200 packages will be installed, and you can use those, right, during your development. Yeah, it's installing. Yeah, it's installed. It's saying that 292 packages are installed, right? So now the node version currently I'm using is node version 2.0.6, right? So for running the node application, node application, just open your terminal and write node dash red. Once you run the node red, then you will get this, right? And your node red application will be up. And for that, what it's saying, oh, so where is the URL? So you will get the URL here, right? And it will show the URL, this one, right? Server is now running on this part, right? So it's running on the port 1880, right? So I am running off this one. This is my node-RED application. I am going to delete these things, right? Because I'm not using it, so that's why this one. Okay, so this is the node-RED UI, right? Here you will get, this is the work area where you can work and you can create different types of architecture and the flows. These all are the nodes, different types of nodes are here, right? So let's start with the basic hello world application using the NodeRed, right? So what I am doing, I am going to pick this one. This is a inject from where you can input the message. You can see this is the arrow. This arrow means you, this is the input, this is for the input, right? And now what I'm going to do, this is the debug. I am using the debug for printing the message. This, there are some lines here, it means it's a debug, right? You can see the message and debugging logs here, right, from using this debug, right, debug node, right? Now I'm going to connect these um, both of the nodes. So for connecting it, just click on this part, this one, and connect it through this one, right? And after that it has connected. Now, so once you connect it, then there is a info, there is a information, right? This, the bug sign is the debug sign, right? Now for running it, you have connected this, the inject part with the debug, and once you click on this one, then, oh, so it's saying that node has undeployed changes, means you can't run it without deploying. Click on the deploy. Once it's deploy, after that you can check it. Just click on this button and it's saying that this is a timestamp. So it's showing the timestamp, right? So this is the timestamp, and on clicking on that timestamp, different format will be displayed. If you are clicking on here, then you are saying that this is the date format, this is the different day UTC format, and this is the hexa format, and this is the normal timestamp, Unix timestamp, right? So if you click again, then you can see the different payload, right? Now, so this is the one way, this is a basic program where you are clicking on this icon, and after that it's showing the debug format. But I want to create a loop, I want to send my message on each 1 second, 2 second, or 5 second. Then how we can do that? So it provides you a facility. Once, if you want to create repeat statement, just click on that, and after that it's showing that repeat, right? And what is the repeat interval, and what is the every 1 second, done. But it will not work because you have not deployed it yet. So we just click on the deploy, and then it will start working. You can see this message is getting printed here in the debug, right? So I'm for stopping it, just open it, and none, done, and deploy, right? So it will be stopped, right? So once click now, so this is the basic hello world application of the node trade, right? So means, so this is not a hello world, this is a timestamp you are printing, right? Now I want to change the message, right? So how can we change that? So there are a function here, right? If you pick the function and just put it here, right? Now what I'm going to do, I am changing that timestamp to a hello world message, right? Now how we can do that, just double click on that, and now here I am saying msg dot payload is equal to hello world, right? And once you click on that, just click on the deploy, and after that click here. You can see it's showing hello world, right? So this is the basic overview of the NodeRed and how to install NodeRed, what is the use of NodeRed, how you can create functions, right? So this is my first video. I will upload the second video regarding it, and we will create a basic application using the AWS, and we will connect this NodeRed application with the AWS, right? So subscribe our channel for getting the latest videos regarding different types of technology stacks. Okay, thanks for watching the video. Thank you very much.